Mapinduzi ya Kabati Central.
Hello everyone again. We are back for another social studies lesson. My name is teacher Chris Mwalimu Bomba, our social studies teacher. Today, after looking at different formations of different relief features and those lessons, I want to believe you enjoyed it. Today, I don't want to waste time because what we want to look at might take us much time, but I will make sure we don't consume much of your time because I believe you are learning and getting something day after day from our lessons. We shall be looking at the establishment of colonial rule in Africa. You and I know that if you do not know, allow me to tell you that the colonial rule in Africa began in the years of around 1880s, around there. But the establishment of colonial rule in Kenya, because now we are now Kenyans, was established. We were put under the British rule in around the years of 1895, around there. That is when Kenya became a British colony. There are so many reasons that we already mentioned, but just allow me to mention a few. Some of the main reasons as to why European colonies was established in Africa mostly was to look for raw materials for their industries. Africa is a rich continent, and there are so many raw materials that European powers, European countries came looking for those raw materials from Africa. We have raw materials like copper in Fulira, Zambia, Kitwe. Those are areas where copper is mined in Zambia. We have materials like diamond. We have diamond that is mined in Botswana. We have cotton. We even have rubber that is found in Cote d'Ivoire. We have gold in Ghana and South Africa. Those are just examples of raw materials that European powers came looking just for their industries. Remember, they also came to look for market for their finished goods and also space for their surplus population, because it was now getting overpopulated in their countries. They also came for that reason. They also came to invest. Investment was also a reason for the coming of European power. We also have some other reasons, social reasons like to spread Christianity, civilization of Africa. Those are few reasons. Now, during those years, you remember the 1884 to 1885, the Berlin Conference that was held in Berlin, Germany. It was headed by the son, Otto von Bismarck, those days, to come up with the rules and the terms that would lead and control the European powers even as they take the colonies in Africa. And the main one was that any European power that has shown interest in colonizing an African country was to state it clearly through the administrative capability to rule that country, not just mere words. You were to state it that I have shown the interest to rule this country, and these are the strategies to manage this country. And that's why the European powers did not have agreement so much, and there came commotion, disagreement, and until it resulted to the First World War in the years of around 1914, from July 1914 to around November of 1918. First World War is just because the Berlin Conference of 1884-1885, those terms, the European powers had not put all of them to consideration. They were not on the Berlin Conference terms. They just wanted you to understand that. Now, will inform you today that we had 7 European powers that came to Africa to colonize African countries. Number 1, we have here British. You have to remember that Kenya was also colonized by the British power. Kenya. So we have there British number 1. We have there number 2 Germany. Germany was also in Africa. We have Spain. Spain that only colonized 2. We have Italy that only colonized 3. We have Belgium that only had 1. That's DR Congo. We have Portugal that had just a few. Then we had France. I want you to remember that after the First World War of 1914, as I have just informed you, that from July to around November, or July of 1914 to around November of 1918, there were European powers that emerged strongest. They were very strong, and they were very strong to capture and colonize so many African countries. They gave themselves so many African countries and they colonized them. They were very powerful. They were so powerful, and those countries we are speaking of British and France. Those are the countries that emerged to be strongest among the 7. Are we together up to there? Before we continue, if you are enjoying this, you just press that subscription please to support Mwalimu Bomba, a social studies teacher, and of course God will bless you. And let us continue. Now, before we sing this song, because I want us to sing the song that mentions all the African countries, and together with the European colonies that colonized them. I want you to remember this, because I saw one time learners were asked to mention 3 main terms of the Berlin Conference of 1884-1885. Just as I have said, allow me to repeat this. Number 1, the first and the most, the first term of Berlin Conference, which is the main, was the principle of effective occupation. The principle of effective occupation. What does it mean? Every European power was to show through the ability to administer, the ability to run the African protectorate through action, not just mere words. And that's why I told you that it resulted in the First World War. Let me not repeat that. Number 2, the second term of the Berlin Conference of 1884-1885 was the free navigation of River Congo and the River Niger. The free navigation of River Congo and the River Niger. Every European power, every European country, you mentioned them, they were free to use, to navigate, to use those rivers freely, and no power was to own those 2 physical features. Number 3, the abolition of slave trade. The abolition of slave trade and introduction of legitimate trade was also a term of the Berlin Conference during those times. Now, we want to see, and we shall start from the German colonies. Our song, we mentioned German colonies, the Spain colonies, the Italy, and the Belgian colonies. So I want you to pay attention. German colonies, we have Togo, Tanganyika, Burundi, Rwanda, Cameroon, and Namibia. Spain, they colonized Western Sahara and Morocco. Italy colonized Libya, Somalia, and Eritrea. And then Belgium colonized Democratic Republic of Congo. Are you ready to start? Germany colonies, I will sing in slow motion so that you get it very well. Jamani colonies, Togo, Tanganyika, Burundi, Rwanda, Cameroon. Togo, Tanganyika, Namibia, Rwanda, Cameroon. I repeat again. Jamani colonies, Togo, Tanganyika, Burundi, Rwanda, Cameroon. Togo, Tanganyika, Namibia, Rwanda, Cameroon. Spain, Western Sahara, and Morocco, Italy, Libya, Somalia, and Eritrea, Belgium, and Congo in Africa. I want to repeat for the last time. Jamani colonies, Togo, Tanganyika, Burundi, Rwanda, Cameroon. Togo, Tanganyika, Namibia, Rwanda, Cameroon. Jamani colonies, Togo, Tanganyika, Burundi, Rwanda, Cameroon. Togo, Tanganyika, Namibia, Rwanda, Cameroon. Spain, Western Sahara, and Morocco, Italy, Libya, Somalia, and Eritrea, Belgium, and Congo in Africa. Spain, Western Sahara, and Morocco, Italy, Libya, Somalia, and Eritrea, Belgium, and Congo in Africa. Jamani colonies, Togo, Tanganyika, Burundi, Rwanda, Cameroon. Togo, Tanganyika, Namibia, Rwanda, Cameroon. Spain, Western Sahara, and Morocco, Italy, Libya, Somalia, and Eritrea, Belgium, and Congo in Africa. Spain, Western Sahara, and Morocco, Italy, Libya, Somalia, and Eritrea, Belgium, and Congo in Africa. Now, when we meet again, we shall be singing a song that will be mentioning every African country that was colonized by British, and every African country that was colonized by British, and those that were colonized by Portugal, which are also mentioned, those ones that were mentioned by France. But for today, allow me in our lesson of time. Otherwise, continue singing that song, memorize it, and I want to assure you, it will help you in the life of tomorrow. Bye bye and have a good day.
Tu boca y la mía a punto de colisionar. Promesas de la